Yep. Hello, everyone. This is your guy, Mr. Brunch Chicago, and I'm welcoming you to another episode of Dinner at 45. It's been a couple of weeks since you've seen me last, and it was during the holidays, so I had to spend some time with my family, do a little visiting, get things in order, but basically staying safe throughout this pandemic, make sure that we're social distancing and doing the right things. We're in an unprecedented time in our life and in this era here with a global pandemic that we haven't seen the likes of in over 100 years. And it's serious. A lot of people taking it lightly, they're playing games, and a lot of people are gone. A lot of people have died. I've buried a lot of people and gone to funerals and cried and mourned over a lot of people within this last year. And it's been a very tough year for myself, and I know it has been for you all as well. And going and doing things that we're not accustomed to and used to, well, the only constant in life is change. So we got to understand that. That's the only constant thing that we're going to have in this life or in life itself is going to be change. The things will change. So we have to be ready to adapt to them. This is something that, has not been scripted, but it's an adjustment that has to be made. Coaches do it all the time. We script plays for our players and for our team. We go out with a game plan, and some things change. And with those things changing, we have to change the script. So, it's very important that, we just continue, doing the things that we've worked on, throughout, our lifetime and the things that our parents have instilled in us in their lifetime, being mindful, being knowledgeable, keeping, us a strong foundation in the Bible, because, the Bible is, the believer's instructions before leaving earth. And everything we're going to encounter and go through in life is in that book. So, think it not lightly and don't take it lightly or think it not strange. Those things that happen or that's happening that's already been, put in the book, that's already in the Bible, and that's already been, it's been pre-forecast. It's been predicted. It's been prophesized. So this is what we're dealing with now. So, hey, we're in dinner at 45. We want to keep people safe. We're staying in the house. We're social distancing. We're doing the right things. So let's continue doing the right things so that we can see each other after this thing is all over. But right now, it's not important to go to the Super Bowl party, the Bears party, and all that. Come on, man. People dying for real. And you're playing games, and you're putting other people's lives in jeopardy. Even though you may be a carrier, you might be able to have the disease and carry it along from person to person to person, but you don't know how many other people you affected. And you're doing it for likes. You're doing it so people can give you some hearts on social media. Man, come on, get it real. Get real. Get your life in order. People call me, oh man, haven't seen you in a while. You're not going to. You're not going to. You're not social distancing. You're not doing the things. You're not going to see me. I can care less. I care more about my health. I care more about my legacy, my family, and what I can do in the future than just kicking it with somebody for a couple of minutes. And why? Because you ain't worth it. And that's the truth. You're not worth it. If you don't have enough gumption or resolve within yourself or self-respect within yourself, you're not worth being in my presence. And you're definitely not worth being in my presence now with a social pandemic going on. But I can Zoom you, I can video call you, we can talk on the phone. I don't have to see you, and I don't have to be in the crowd. I don't have to be in the mix. And as a person who's promoted events with hundreds and even thousands of people to come out, man, it ain't that serious. Because at the end of the day, I've always been private. My home life has always been my home life. And a lot of people don't know where I live, don't know my home life, don't know how I get out, don't know that I'm really a homebody. I like to be by myself a lot. And everything that I do out there socially is an act. It's an act. It's an act. And I do a great job at it. But I like to come home and be by myself and relax and get away from all the rigmarole and a whole lot of monotony of people. But hey, and this has allowed me to grow with my family, allowed me to grow with my lady, and we've gotten stronger. And sometimes it takes things like this to build you up and make you stronger. But now we're about to get into this cooking. Let me go ahead and grab this little fork over here. And what I'm doing is some leftovers. So, man, we cook throughout the holidays. We have cooked all week. We had New Year's Day dinner, New Year's Eve function. We've had Christmas dinner and all of these things that, we've cooked. And we're like, oh, man, what am I going to do with all this leftover food? And great. I love leftovers because it's the best taste of food you're going to ever have. The season get a chance to settle and the flavors really, come out. It's impacted well. So I love eating leftovers. Some dishes I will make a day ahead of time, like my pasta dishes with great sauces like lasagna. My pizza sauce I make minimum 24 hours ahead of time. Pot rolls, stuff like that. I make it a day ahead of time so that season settle and the flavors are incredible. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some of my dishes. I'm going to make some fun stuff with it. Something that you and the kids can eat and it's fun. You can enjoy, and I'm going to start with some egg rolls. So I'm going to take some leftover meals and food that I've had before and I'll make egg rolls with it. And then I'm going to make a pizza made out of some leftover Philly cheesesteak meat. So I make some Philly cheesesteak. I make Philly cheese egg rolls. Yeah, I'm doing all of that. I'm going to make a Philly cheese pizza today. And just to show you how to be creative and use some of the things you have in the house. You got hamburgers that you made, and you got leftover hamburger meat, man, crunch that thing up, make your sloppy joes, tacos. You can make you a confetti skillet. There's a whole lot of different things that you can do with even the leftovers that you have. I'm going to show you how to take a Sunday chicken dinner, and we're going to put it into an egg roll and make that thing show enough fire. So watch your boy. So what I did now, I just blended an egg because I'm going to use this egg wash to go over my egg rolls. I'll push that in. Get my brush. I'm going to get my brush. I need my handy brush. So I'm going to take some items that I've already cooked up some stuff with. So right here in this bag this is actually a seafood boil. Man, I done took the crab meat, and then took the potatoes, and then took the crawfish and the sausages and the shrimp and just chop that thing up real right now. You know what I'm saying? I chopped it up real nice and fine. And I got a little rice over here. Good old clean rice that I done cooked. And I made this rice for seafood boil and all of that stuff to go as well. So I'm going to get started and show y'all how to pop off this egg roll. So I'm going to wash my corners. When I wash my corners, I'm going to do them in a 7. So I want you to see. I'm going to take the little end here and I'm going to wash it. Take the brush, take the egg yolk, and it's just my mixed up egg. You take your one mixed up egg, and like I said, you can make this as juicified as you want, but and you're just going to do an L. L7 square, you're going to do an L. You ain't going to add the 7 to it, but you're just going to go ahead and do that little L. And you're going to get them corners just like that. Just like that with the wash, right? So, I'm going to take that. Up there right there. And with this one, I'm gonna use a little mozzarella because this is seafood. I like mozzarella cheese when I deal with seafood. I'm cooking anything and I'm dealing with seafood, so I'm putting a little mozzarella down here. Maybe right down here as the base, and I'm gonna get a little rice. I'm gonna take my spoon. Like I said, my rice already made, so they're leftover. I still got them in Ziploc bags and everything. So I got my rice down there. I'm gonna plant my little rice in there. And then I'm coming with my seafood boil. So I got shrimp, crab meat, all the potatoes, the carrots, all the little stuff you want from a nice little seafood boil is in there. So I see, and I like when I get my crawfish meat because it's all red. So I know exactly what that is when I'm pulling that out. So I got that. I got some nice little chunk of crab meat. So I want to make sure I got a decent, representation. So I chop the crab meat up kind of nice, and I got some scallops and clams in here as well. So, I do my seafood boil, I lay it out. Clams, scallop, shrimp, crawfish, crab leg, potatoes, sausages, all that. So that's all in there, and it's all incorporated. So now, put down on myself a little cornstarch. So you want a little cornstarch in it. It's on the wrap itself, but when you wrap it, you want to have a little more in there. So, it pretty much sticks. So I'm going to grab my little pan right here. And this is my pan that I'm going to actually put my stuff in. I'm finna wrap it in. So, I'm going to pop these corners like this. And we'll take the meat. I'm going to put a little bit more cheese on top. I like it cheesy. I'll put a little bit more cheese on top. And just a little bit, so I got cheese on the bottom, got cheese on top, so it melts and got a nice little cheese melt. So, you gather this and you bring that thing in the middle, get that little end, the little diamond end of the square, and you bring that to the middle with all your little ingredients and stuff in there and roll it. Just take a slow roll, take your time with it. And we've done these before, but I'll take my end right here. I'll put that right there. And then watch this end. There we go. And I'll bring that over. There you go. Let's stick right there. And then push it on in. Let this collect. And I'll roll it. And then there you go. Let it fold. And let it come on through. There you go. Let it fold. Come on through. Now, I take my brush and my wash. Lay my corners down. And you just take the wash, you want to lay it down, your corners in all the way, lay it down with your wash. Lay down the corners in there, nice and there you go. There's that wash on there. And then you take it in that cornstarch and then you just roll that thing out in the cornstarch. And there you go. It gets you right where you want to be with that cornstarch. See? And like I say, you can have the same way you do at the restaurants. Your own little egg roll, personal egg rolls at the house. And when you put them in that cornstarch, you just really filling it all over again, making that batter just like you want it. There you go. You fill in any little holes or imperfections. You want to take it and dab it in there. You can do that to that cornstarch and dab it on in there. But you fill up any little imperfections you want. Because when it fry, the cornstarch, all that's going to hit that grease, fry like a fry daddy. There you go. Get that little back end over there. Like I said, this is what you're making at the house. Boom. You put it in there. So that's your little seafood egg roll. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to hit this thing again. on that L7. And then next, I got pot roast. So pot roast, man, made some pot roast. Whoo, it was fire, boy. I'm telling you here, that pot roast was show enough. And when I say show enough, it was show enough fire. And you know, I do my pot roast, man, and I literally cook my pot roast like I let it sit for about good, 12 hours to a whole day. You know, I cook my pot roast and I let that bad boy put it in the refrigerator and let it sit and let the season sit on that bad boy and come on back out and rewarm it. You talking about something good. You talking about something, I'm talking about awesome, man. And that's how you want them seasons to settle. So with the pot roast, I'm going to use a little cheddar cheese. I got my little mild cheddar right here. And like I say, this ain't nothing but leftovers. You know what I'm saying? I'm making dinner out of some leftovers so you can be quick and efficient with it. It ain't got to take all day. You know, you make a couple of these egg rolls and stuff. And, man, trust me, the family going to love that. Right? So I got this regular old cheddar cheese. I'm lay down here, go with this pot roast. And I mean, the pot roast got the potatoes, they got the carrots, pot roast beef meat in there. I tell you, got the potatoes, it got the potatoes in it. I got to cut these potatoes up, get it on up in there. And then you got some carrots in there. So, I got carrots, potatoes, you got the celery, onions, all that up in here, man. It's all mixed in here real nice, right? And one thing, like when you're doing your egg rolls and stuff, man, you can have it at room temperature. You ain't got to warm it up because once you put it in that grease, it's going to cook. So you ain't got to try to pre-cook it or pre-warm it. It's going to cook itself. It's going to pretty much take care of all that itself, you know? So you don't need to do a whole lot of extra with this pot roast. Now, you know, my thing ain't my thing unless it's some little Southside jerk involved. So I got some Southside jerk, bold and spicy. I mean, not just regular Southside jerk rub. I'm gonna put up in there. And we're gonna roll this boy. Put some Southside jerk on there. On the pot roast. Egg roll style. And I'm just gonna bring it all together like that. Roll it on up. And bring my sides together. Like that. Bring this side. And bring that side. And just roll it. Tuck it in. Tuck and roll. Do a good tuck and roll. And there it is right there. And then like I say, you just want to take your wash. Hit your little cones down. Make sure they stick down. There you go. Add a little wash there. Make sure they stick them on down. And like I said, quick, easy, and efficient stuff, man. And take it and roll it and roll it and roll it. So now, you know I can't go and let the day pass without me sending a shout out and happy Founders Day to the sisters of Delta Sigma Theta. Yeah, Incorporated. I got to send my shout out to them, man. You know, I got one in the house, boy. I love me some Deltas. I'll tell you that. But, you know, I got to show love now. I got to show love for J5, for the Kappas, for their Founders Day, man. Happy Founders Day, y'all brothers. Happy Founders Day to the Sigmas. And happy Founders Day to the AKAs that are coming up. I got some sisters AKAs. Y'all don't want to get jumped on over there. And I got a lot of sisters that are Zetas too. So I got to send a shout out and happy Founders Day to the Zetas. Because I won't see y'all until next week. But hey, happy Founders Day to all you sororities and fraternities that celebrate your Founders Day and everyone that did last year, the Qs and the Alphas. And hey, all the Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn. You know, it's Capricorn season. So got to send a shout out. Happy birthday to all you Capricorns celebrating. You know, love you all. That's my sign. That's my season. I'm a winter baby. Day after Christmas baby. So, you know, celebrate my birthday with my brother Dorian Minor. You know, we got the same birthday. So, you know, send him a shout out. I call him every year we call each other. We hit each other every year for our birthdays, man. It's just a beautiful thing. But just want to send a shout out to everybody and all the Capricorns that celebrating their birthdays and all the fraternities and sororities, but especially today, since it's January 13th, the Sisters of Delta Sigma Theta, happy Founders Day to you all. You know, y'all hear that in the background, right? They call the gang signs out, you know, calling out the gang call. So that one was the pot roast. So this right here, and I'm gonna tell you, man, this right here is this is the last one I'm doing the egg roll side, and then we're gonna drop them bad boys. We're gonna pop this one off. And this ain't nothing but a little bit of soul food Sunday, man. I'm talking about some you take your collard greens, you take some greens, some macaroni and cheese, you know, some chicken, and roll that stuff up in the egg roll. Yeah, I am, man. I'm gonna do it just like that. I'm talking about just like that, for real, right? So do I need cheese? No, because I got macaroni and cheese. But I'm gonna come up first. I'll put a little rice in here. So, bam, we're gonna baste this with some rice. That macaroni and cheese, that cheese gonna melt about that macaroni and cheese. I make my macaroni and cheese ooey gooey. You know, I make it real nice and ooey gooey on my macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Macaroni and cheese got to be right. And look, I got it. It's still in the container, man. I ain't playing with y'all. I say leftovers, man. This gonna be leftovers for real. Leftovers. This is what we eat at the house, man. This macaroni right here. Ooh, it's just cheesy. It be fine too. You know, I put some seeds, I put some flavors in my macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese, there ain't no cheese and just salt. I put some flavors in that. Y'all see me make that macaroni before? I got the collard green right here, boy. Look at them collard green. Them real collard green right there. Right there, real collard green. I'm gonna scoop that collard green right there. A little bit more. Right there with a scoop on the collard green right there. And then grab that chicken. Or baked chicken. Southside drip. And I mean, they'll make that thing real easy to take their meat. They're like you eating a wing. And these ain't nothing but some wing with a Southside jerk. Rub the sauce on there. And I'll take that meat off and put that right there on that thing right there. And take that meat off. And I'm talking about, we say leftover, this real leftover, man. Out the refrigerator, right here, putting it in the egg roll. And taking the meat up off the bone like that. Take a little drumstick beat and just take that meat right there. Take that too. And bam. I'm putting it right there on the egg roll. And you know what's going to happen right now? If y'all ain't had Southside jerk, man, look at y'all. That changed a lot. That really will. Southside jerk, like I'm telling you. If you ain't had no Southside jerk, I'm going to tell you. I had to lick my finger with that. That's so good, it make it lick finger. You know, Curtis said, finger licking good. Southside jerk. That finger licking good right there. Southside jerk. Make you lick the fingers, man. And my lady be on me too, like, get the fingers out the mouth. You gotta lick your fingers. Like, baby, good. So we're gonna take this, and it's like a Sunday dinner roll. And we're gonna roll that bad boy up. Gonna roll it up, my homeboy. Roll it up. Yeah, you gotta know about that dirty South, boy. Old school right there. That's right. I'm with it. You gotta know how to roll it up. You ain't down with the dirty South. You don't know nothing about that. And there it is. Roll that bad boy up right there. And I'm put a little bit more wash on some of them edges. Wash it on down. Wash it on down. Wash it real good. And scrunch it on over. And then, you take your fingers, scrunch it over real nice like, and then take it in there, and there it is. Take that bad boy and roll it. So roll it, scrunch it over. That's what you want. Scrunch it over and roll it in there. Roll that bad boy in there and get all of that. Get the powder juice in there. Get all the nice little powder in there. That's it. And you want a nice little representation. And the powder's going to collect and bring everything together. You know what I'm saying? So cornstarch, it done did it. And you right there. So now, you take the parchment paper, and you're able to just collect that, bring it to the middle, right? Get rid of that, and bam. We all good. You know what I'm saying? We all good. Rinse my fingers off. Take this off. Rinse it all down. And we head to the next. So now, I'm going to put my boy right here. And we're going to walk these on over so they can be dropped. So take this over here to the deep fryer. I'll put my mitt on. Out to the people. And you take them little egg rolls, you drop them bad boys into the little deep fried pan. And I drop them bad boys in the grease. I'll come back and see about them in about a good 5 to 8 minutes. I'm gonna put them on 7 minutes. Let them do their thing over there for a good 7 minutes. And you check it, because sometimes you like a little bit more crispified than others. And I understand that. But it's up to your discretion. And now, you're going to come over here with Philly cheese pizza. So I got some pizza sauce. Everybody know I make my pizza sauce from scratch. And as I said before, stuff like my pizza sauce and stuff like that, I do it days in advance because minimum 24 hours in advance where I make pizza sauce. My pizza sauce has to sit because I need those seasons to settle. And that's just how I make it. And that's why my pizzas is so fire. You ever had my pizza, boy, you like, boy, what is you Italian or something, man? I ain't know. Black folks know how to make pizza like that. And it's the flavors. But it has a lot to do with, how you stage and, you make your sauce. And I like my sauce to hit my edges almost towards the edge. And I ain't trying to have no pizza crust party. I want some pizza, not a whole lot of pizza crust. You understand? So that's how I do that way. All right. All right. Once again, we back. I got interrupted on my show. Don't call during my show. I'm using my phones and stuff to record my show. I don't care who you is. My mama don't not to call during my show. So my mama don't call during my show. You ain't no more important to me than my mama. Do you understand? I want to keep that 100. So from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Wednesday when I'm doing this show, don't call and one of my phones or my lady's phone. Figure it out. Can't figure it out, then oh well. Kill yourself. All right, so here it is. So now I got the pizza sauce on here. I'm gonna put over here some Parmesanos. So I'm gonna sprinkle. And there's a double deuce and sprinkle some Parmesanos on here. And I gotta move back and adjust my camera again because I have my camera adjusted right. So now, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta readjust my camera so y'all can see. And y'all can see I put the Parmigiano on here. And then I'm gonna sprinkle them down with a little Southside jerk. Ooh, boy, look at that right there. Look at that right there, boy, that's Southside jerk. And now, I'm gonna take a Philly cheese meat and I'm taking it with my fingers. And I'm gonna spread it. And take the cheese. It got the onion, it got the green peppers and the mushrooms and all that up in there. So I'm just spreading the Philly cheese meat. That's it. Philly cheese meat, take it, spread it over here, real easy like, right? And then what you do with your leftovers. So got that on the leftover side, and I'm just gonna pile that on there real nice. Real nice. Pile it on all over the little piece right there. And there you go. Philly cheese. And you got the Philly cheese pizza. Right there. You spread it over there. Big chunks of meat. And then you got green peppers and the onion and the mushroom, all that stuff. So you got a loaded pizza. Egg rolls over there popping off. Bring my hand off. I rinse my fingers off. And now, I'm going to put cheese on this boy. There it is. There it is right there. Got that bad boy on right there. Got it on nice and thick in the middle. And then you just go ahead and just sprinkle on the side. So that's what you want. You want to get it nice and thick in the middle. I'm sprinkling on the side. So now it's telling me that my Philly egg rolls is ready. So I'm about to put them off. Woo, woo. Boy, that pizza looks so good. Look at that Earth, Wind, Fire video. And there. Looks so good, don't you agree? I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. It's ready. In 7 minutes, it's ready. I want a little bit more crispified. I'm getting a little bit more crispified. So, boom, boom. That's what that pizza look like before I throw it in there. See that there? That's what a pizza look like before I throw it in there. But still, when I throw it in there, the Southside jerk, y'all. Ain't hurt nobody. And then you take the rub, sprinkle it over the top of it, and then it takes a little bit more Parmigiano, sprinkle it over the top of it. So I did that. the Tito's sauce I'm gonna put over there. This is how you make pizza. If you ain't drizzling no olive oil over that thing, you ain't doing that thing. You hear me? If you ain't drizzling that olive oil on that thing, you ain't doing that thing. Cause that's the way you really do it. That's traditional. That's the real traditional way to make that pizza, man. Put that bad boy right in the oven just like that. I'm gonna get that at 12 minutes. And let it go. And then now I'm going ahead and take the egg rolls out and let y'all see about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put that over here. Let the pizza come out. I'm gonna bring them egg rolls out. Let you see how they look. Go ahead, get that incorporated. And man, look here. We're going dinner 45, y'all. Yeah, man, Mr. Brunch Chicago, man. This is how we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's dinner at 45. This is what we do. So you and your family do the same thing, man. It don't take all day. And we just working with some leftovers. It's what you got in the house. It's what you got in the house, and the quick, easy, fun food. It take that Sunday dinner where you gotta eat with a knife and fork, and now you're making it finger food for you and the family to eat. It's taking a sandwich that you got to hold and you got to eat now. You made that finger food for you and the family. It took that pot roast. You got to have a fork and knife. Well, my pot roast is so tender, though. You just take the fork and just separate it. You can take a spoon and just slice it and eat it. So that's my pot roast. But, you take the pot roast with traditional knife and fork, and now it's finger food. You got a crab boil. You got to get in there. You got to break the crabs, and you got to pull the head off the crawfish and suck the juice out and take the tail out and eat it. And you got to eat the scallops and the shrimp and all that, and eat your rice bowl with the potatoes and corn, and eat the corn off the cob. Hey, man, I cut the corn off the cob for you. Everything is already diced up nice, and now it's finger food for you and the family to eat. Kids can eat it. It's fun to give them something else fun to eat throughout the course of the week. And guess what? It's the same thing they had Sunday. It's the same thing they had Saturday and Friday. But, now you're able to have some leftovers and reinvent those leftovers for your family, man. They're going to enjoy that, bro. They're going to enjoy that. So I'm just letting these things, I can go ahead and unplug this. So that's cooked. And I'm just letting this kind of like the grease drain a little bit on them egg rolls. But, that's great stuff, man. This is what we're doing. So the man, Mr. Brunch Chicago, man, we just care so much about each other. We got to love on each other because, we're a village. And that's one thing about us, man. We're a village. We're going to always figure out a way to make things happen, and we're not going to rely on one source, be it income, be it social media, be it anything. We're not going to rely on one source to get us through, And one thing that we've always learned, and I grew up in an era where neighbors would come by and borrow a cup of sugar, borrow some flour. We always extended ourselves and we assisted and helped each other. I remember there was a time where, hey, my father was working at the steel mill right here on 79th Street, 79th and Lake Shore. And the steel mill, man, went on strike. And we had to go grocery shopping in my grandmama's refrigerator. I'm keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that's out of work, a lot of people, their jobs have just vanished, and they're just not able to do what they did prior because of this pandemic. We still got to bond together, help and assist each other. And that's something we've been doing, man. We've been doing it. I'm not writing a story. I'm not putting people pictures and all that, man. We do what we do, and I'm just encouraging you all to do the same. You have a family member, you have a friend, you have a neighbor, you see somebody, see something that happened, man, reach out to people and be a blessing. Reach out to folks and be a blessing, man, and because God bless us to be a blessing. You got so many people, man, that's saying that, God, this, and this, and God don't even know your name. You ain't living nothing for God, man. You doing for something for somebody for a ulterior motive looking to see what you can get back in return. But you bless somebody you don't know. That's where them alms giving becomes. That's when you do the alms giving. I'm not blessing my pastor. This man got $1 million in the bank. I'm going to bless my member over here that's about to get put out their house, who I know is not working on a regular basis no more because their job is gone. It's gone. They're not even, you can't do that anymore. They were a driver, they was a coach, they was whatever they were doing, that job is evaporated. So we know, hey, we can go assist people. It don't matter at the end of the day how many shoes you have, how many clothes and suits you have, how many cars and all that, because at the end of the day, you can't take it with you. And that's a reality, man, that I was faced. My father died. My father died, and I was in that house, and all that stuff he had and he acquired over those years, it wasn't nothing, man. It wasn't worth nothing to nobody. It was worth something to him, but he gone. And his stuff's still here. But what can you do to preserve a legacy for somebody else, to help somebody's family? People will remember that, man. I remember it from being a kid. And my mom and dad, we had to go to my grandmama's house and go grocery shopping out her refrigerator so we can get some stuff to tie us through. Because we were going through some difficult times. And we made it through. And the families made it through. And it's not about getting over each other, but how we can assist each other. If you know you got 2 pennies and this man got 3, don't ask him for 2. You got 2 pennies, deal with yours. And give somebody else 1. And let the next man give somebody else 1 or 2. And that's how we all make it through this thing. But, just giving you some reality, man, some real stuff, man, because even in these times, man, and it said, in the last days, in these dark ages, in these dark times, man, the things that we have to do to make it through this, and it's not all about, who you are or this perception of. We're dealing with this now with a clown we're about to get out of the White House because of perception of or what people think and perceive of him being and what he says and what he says. No, he's a liar, he's a thief, he's a cheat, and he's a murderer. And it's all factual. But people are sitting over here, oh, well, he said this, and he said that. He's a lie, and he's a lie. And his action proves. And he's gotten all his power from the Prince of Air. The Prince of Air. Well, y'all watching me on that. Airwaves, Prince of Air, social media, and all of that. And we're not doing it for the right reasons. We're not doing it to exalt each other. We're not doing it to empower each other. We're not doing it to encourage and uplift each other. Then what we're doing? What are we doing it for? Better think about it. And think about who you watching and who you following. And what reason you're following them for. Very important, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Very important. Very important. Very important. There's some people that pray, God don't even hear what they're saying. They don't even know how to pray. They can't pray and have the heavens open up and God listen to what they're saying. They don't have the paraclete, the comforter, the Holy Ghost to come and to intercede for them while they're praying to instruct them what to say to God. Man, I'm telling you, man, y'all gonna get me preaching up in here. And I'm telling you, man, this thing is the truth. You got to go ahead and submit yourself and your will to God first, man, because these are peril times. They're peril times. And I'm just telling you, man, from what's happened in my life and my experience, man, through having to repent, to apologize, to repair, to restore through righteousness. Not mine, through God's righteousness. And that's how he rewards you, man. I'm telling you. There it is like that. But bam, here it is. These egg rolls gonna come up out this door. Woo, woo. See, this is the egg roll right here. The egg roll coming up out here. I'm gonna look at this pizza right here. Ooh, and looking delicious over here. Delicious. Whichever way you want to take it. You can call it out any way you want. We're gonna grab a little plate right here. Get a little representation on the egg roll. Ooh, crispy. Crunchy. It's hot, but I'm gonna give me a little extra sharpness on here. want y'all to see that right there. That's a seafood. That's a crab boil right there. I can smell it. I can smell it. You can smell it. You can smell it. Yes, boy. That's that crab, seafood crab boil. That's that Sunday dinner with that chicken and that macaroni. And macaroni melted in that boy real nice like. And then that pot roast right there. That pot roast right there. I'm let y'all check that out. So I want y'all to see them all right there. That right there, that's a crab boil right there. Crab boil in your face. Then coming up next, right there, that's that Sunday dinner with them collard green, that chicken, the rice, and that's that pot roast. You see that pot roast right there? You see the pot roast meat, the potatoes, the onions, all that. And right here, y'all, here we is. And that right here, that's the crab boil right there. You see all that? You see that right there? That's crab boil right there. You got the shrimp and the crab meat and the potatoes and all that good stuff, corn and all that. And then you got right here, there it is. That's that Sunday dinner with them collard greens and that chicken. You got that baked chicken in there and macaroni and cheese and all that right there. And then that's that pot roast right there. That's that pot roast. Right there, man. And I'm just talking about some good, easy, fun food for you and the family to nibble on and get your grub on. And then now, the piece about to come out. So I got 33 seconds for this piece to come out, man, and showing you what to do with these leftovers, man, making this stuff show enough fire. Some good food, man, and this is ministry for your soul, man. And this is how, this is cooking is therapeutic. So I was talking to one of my guys, Gent. He's a counselor for CPS. And we're just talking about, just the kids and trying to get kids and active. So I have my nieces and stuff coming over on the weekends, cooking with me, and we make dinner. We make dinner for our family, and we're able to eat. But I'm teaching them a skill. We're teaching them a culinary skill because home ec, they're taking it out of the schools. So since they're taking home ec out of the schools, a lot of these young girls, they don't know how to cook. A lot of these half these grown women can't even boil water. Real talk. Can't even boil the water. There it is right there. Whew. So that's the pizza right there. Bang. So I'm gonna bring it on up there to y'all so you see that in 3D. But so I'm teaching my nieces how to cook. We're doing different meals. We just did a crab boil this Sunday. So that's why I had the leftovers from the crab and seafood boil. That's the pizza right there. That's that. There it is. Philly cheesesteak pizza onion. Philly cheesesteak pizza right there. Onion right there. There it is. It's onion right there. Philly cheesesteak pizza. Onion in your face. In your face. And it was a great thing because my niece asked me to show her how to make it, not to make it for her. And that's what I encourage. I mean, that inspires me, because I'm all about teaching. I'm not going to do it for you. People have, oh, can you do this graphic design? Yeah, you can go to my website and pay for it. And when you pay for it, then I do it. But I don't do stuff for people for free. No, bump that. You want to learn, I'll show you how to do it because I don't need you to ever ask me how to do it again. And I'm like that with everybody. I'm like that with my lady, my family. I'm like, hey, look, if you want me to show you, I'll show you how to do it. But I'm not doing it for you. And if you ever get a chance to be blessed and I say I do something for you, you better jump on it right there and right there. Because trust me, your time span is very few and in between. I don't do stuff for people. I will show you how to, but I'm not just going to feed you. I'm going to show you how to fish for yourself. I'm going to show you how to cook for the lifetime. And that's it. You might get a couple of meals over here, but hey, buddy, you better go ahead and figure that thing out because you be starving around here, messing around here, waiting for me to cook for you on a regular basis. And that's for real, for real. So this is what I'm doing. That's why Dinner at 45 is what it is. That's why it's here. I'm showing you how to do it. If you want Southside jerk sauce, you can buy Southside jerk sauce. You want Southside jerk rub, you can buy Southside jerk rub. If you want me to cook for you, you can pay for catering. You can go to my website. You can order all the meals and everything you want over there. You can give me a call. You can contact us, email us. We set up an invoice for you and shoot it on over there to you, and we'll do your catering for you. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. And you're going to pay for it. Yeah, of course. But just doing it, we're going to be a blessing to you? Yeah. It's your birthday or something like that? I got you. You're special to me if I do something for your birthday or whatever the case may be. And, just letting people know that. But, hey, we're getting back to it. We got to teach people how to do this. We got to teach our kids how to fish, man. We got to teach our kids how to cook for themselves. We got to take our kids, hey, take these leftovers that I cooked on Sunday. Be creative with it. Make some sloppy joes out of hamburger meat. Go ahead and take that meatloaf that I made and crunch it on up, man, and make a sloppy joe, make a tacos or something out of this pot roast and the rest of this stuff that I done cooked, and everything else you done made. Hey, create something else and show the kids how to make it. Allow them to be creative. Pass it on to the next generation. You can't do it for your kids. My father always said, be careful what you raise, because one day you might have to depend on it. And that's the realest thing he'll never say it. My daughter, her cooking show will be coming out soon. So I'm working on her graphics with her logo design and getting her website and stuff together. I'm passing this thing on. But my daughter gonna be a cook? No, she's doing a vegan cooking show. And she got accepted to law school. So she's about to start, law school in September. So she'll be pursuing her law degree. And she's going to be doing a vegan show to show people how to make good, quick, efficient, and delicious meals with vegan food. And I'm going to learn a lot from her because I want to learn how to cook some more vegan food and eat a little bit more vegan meals. But, that's passing it on, man. And she knows how to cook because she got it from home. And I got it from home. And so many other people. So let's keep on passing this thing along and getting the next generation involved and getting these kids watching this, man. Get your kids to watch this and show them how to make these meals and get in the kitchen with them and make it with them. If you don't know how to do it, y'all walk through the process together. Because, hey, man, this thing is real. We don't know when things are going to really open back up. But, hey, you and your family can be safe. So it's your guy, Mr. Brunch Chicago. Bam. That's my time. It's 5:56. We're Dinner at 45. We made some nice, quick, easy, and creative meals. We gave you pizza, and we gave you these egg rolls. Got the egg rolls, and you got some pizza. So some quick meal, egg rolls, pizza, egg rolls, pizza. Man, what can you say? You know what I'm saying? It's a good day. Mr. Brunch Chicago, y'all. Dinner at 45. Catch y'all next week. Deuces.